Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to convert a Xlink box to be wireless instead using the Bluetooth adapter. So first things first, this is kind of your standard Xlink setup. You've got some sort of powering the device, Ethernet port to the back of the monitor. That's it. Those are the only two things that we need to connect to the back of the monitor from the Xlink. And then from that, we go from the serial cable to USB that you plug into your computer and you're good to go. So that's the normal setup. So to convert this to the Bluetooth, what we need to do is switch this out. So all we're doing is replacing this entire cable with this device. So this device is going to go in here. Obviously they don't fit, so we need to be able to have, you also get one of these little adapters with it. And so we can do this first. We can just kind of plug this in, and using a little flathead screwdriver, we can tighten this in. I'm going to unplug it just so you can see what I'm doing. So it shouldn't be crazy tight, but just snug enough where you know it's not wiggling loose or whatever. Okay, so do that, and then at this point you can kind of put this thing in here. So same thing here, we can actually screw this down too, so you get a nice, reasonably snug connection. These screws are a little short, so you sometimes have to push a bit to get them to actually grab. That's okay. You don't want it crazy tight, but this whole setup is a little bit wonky. We've actually, we're working on a whole other project to be able to do this stuff more cleanly. But the point is, right now, if this is what you want, if you want wireless, this is what you have to put together. It's a little bit crazy looking, but it will work. So other things is, on this device itself, we should send it out to you pre-configured when you get it. But if you tell us that you're connecting it to an Xlink, we will have these switched already. But the important thing is there's these tiny little switches in here. So anytime you're connecting to an Xlink, doesn't matter what kind of monitor it is, because the baud rate that we're setting here needs to match this box, right? So getting a toothpick is great. You can double check that the top two are to the right, the bottom two are to the left. Also, you can just make sure that this is set to on and just leave it on. There's no reason to turn that off really ever. At this point, let's reconnect everything. So we're going to take this. Power cord needs to be powering this as well. And then we can hook it all up again. Hook that here, this here. And you can actually power this off the back of the monitor as well. So let's go ahead and do that. With the monitor on, this should now turn on. And then before we do anything else, I'm just going to put this into pairing mode as if we never did anything here. So I'm going to reset it here, but it should come this way for you already. But you should at least see some sort of light on here. You can reset it if you want. And then we're going to put it into pairing mode. So the way we do that, we push and hold this little button that's down in the hole, again with the toothpick. And you should see this little mode light blink 3 times and then pause. Right? 3 times, pause. 3 times, pause. Okay? At this point, that should be ready to go. Okay, so I'm here on a Windows computer, and I'm going to hit the little Windows key on the keyboard, and this thing pops up, or you can hit the start button, that's fine. And you can type Bluetooth, and you'll get this option for Bluetooth and other device settings. We're going to click that. Now we need to pair it. So we're going to hit Add Device over here, and then a Bluetooth device, yep. And now, because it's in pairing mode, it should show up in this list here. Again, this is blinking 3 times and pausing. There it is, SD1000, we're going to select it. It's going to ask for a pin, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hit connect, and it should say connected. And then pretty soon it should say not connected, which is fine. That's just because it's not sending data, so it doesn't get used. So it shuts off, but that's okay. At this point, it's paired, it's ready to go. I'm going to hit done. And now we see the device listed here under other devices. And just close this out. And now I'm going to go to xchart.com here. I'm going to type xchart.com/test/test, T-E-S-T. And what that's going to do is it's going to take us to a fake case here. At this point, it just tells you, hey, this is a fake case. Yep. So we're going to say accept. And now you're just going to select whatever you normally would do for that type of monitor. So in this case, we've got a Mindray EPM sitting here with an Xlink. So that would be the Mindray HL7 option. We're going to select that. We're going to say show connection selector, and we're going to select the SD1000 here from the list. And at this point, that really should be all I have to do. It should connect, should start getting data here in a second. And there we go. So at this point, we're getting data from the Mindray wirelessly via this Bluetooth adapter. The monitor isn't connected, so it's not sending any data, but really that's it. So those are really the steps that you need to just get this connected. If for some reason you have a bunch of different things here already paired, you can always jump up here and hit the little X to get rid of all these, and that kind of forcibly removes it as a paired or as a device that you've selected for this web page. If we do that and then we refresh the page here, it kind of starts from scratch as if we had never done anything on this. But we just go connect vitals monitor, select Mindray HL7, again pick this port. We're going to pick the SD1000, hit connect, and we should be off to the races. It'll take a few seconds, but it should be there. Yeah, that's how you connect the Xlink and the wireless Bluetooth adapter together. So this would be the same procedure whether you're on an Eden or an older Mindray or whatever. Anytime you're using the Xlink box, which is this black box with the Bluetooth adapter, it's always going to be the same baud rate settings on this device. You're always going to flip the switches over so it's like this. And you always need to power both this device and this device, and then you should be off to the races. We have other videos showing you how to set up, the Xlink box for whatever monitor you happen to be connecting to. So follow those instructions first just for the Xlink box, but then once you get to this point and you're just trying to make the Xlink box wireless, this is all going to be the same no matter what type of monitor you're connecting, other than, of course, when you go in here to select it, you got to select the right type. But that's it. Hopefully that's helpful. Thanks for your time. Bye.